So it's been 3 months since I built the compost bins. So for the past 3 months we've just been adding everything, anything that we can. We just keep adding to the first bin. Now I can turn it for the first time, and let's see how far it's already decomposed. I need new gloves. Look at my gloves. Nice. I can definitely see as I'm starting to get lower and lower in. It's obviously not broken down, it's not compost yet, but it is a lot more broken down compared to what it was. On the top it was just like grass clippings and stuff. What's going on, Layla? What's going on? Hello, hello. Come, let's go. Alrighty, let's see if we can harvest some honey. Long socks, ladies and gentlemen, that's the key. Nice and tight. Right. A little bit overgrown. All right, the hive is there in the background. You'll see it soon. Let's get started. Let's make some smoke. Some of these nice and dry. Tight. Let's bring some stuff so we can begin. Nice honey, beautiful honey. I want to show you what the bees are doing at the back. Look at that. Happy there. Alright, so there's everything on top of the cheesecloth. And if you open this, if you look inside, instantly dripping down. Raw, pure honey. Alrighty, that's done for now. On to the next job. Hello. Good morning. What's that? Huh? What's that, Mom? Hello. Okay, we are excited. Alrighty. So, I do apologize for not making a video in quite a long time. I was not on the farm for about 3 weeks. I did have my wedding, so I believe that's a fair enough excuse. Anyways, back on the farm, a lot of work lying ahead, and need to plant a lot of seedlings so that I can continue with my succession sowings. But yeah, we've got some nice seedlings that have come up whilst I've been gone, looking good, so that I can transplant them out and get these winter growings on the way. Managed to seed 4 trays of different veggies. Alright, so this is the first time that I'm using this tray. This is a new tray. Of course, you can see that the size of the cells is different to these trays, which I've been using the whole time. This tray has 200 cells, whereas this tray has 128 cells. So this tray I just sowed with purely 4 different types of lettuce, just to try and experiment. You see, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. And yeah. Ooh, look at these beans coming up nicely. Oh yeah. This is my carrot bed. Crudo carrots coming in nicely. I transplanted a bit of lettuce. They are looking good. And here I've got some different winter varieties coming up. Alright, so I've got some lovely peas starting to grow against this grid that I've made. I've just come and planted some more here. These ones are already hooked onto the grid. And then I just came and planted some more here. And now I did transplant this row. Thing is, now I need to put a grid the same as these two. Put the same grid, so that they have something to grow along. So yeah, let's get to it. Right, we've got our roll of rope here. Right, finished the vertical ropes. All I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna cut off all these extra lengths that stayed on. All right, the grid is up, the peas can grow, all is well. Look at that, grid is looking good. So yeah, now we just leave them, let them grow, on to the next job. Alright, so here we've got some tomatoes. The problem is that they are getting old, and now what's happening, these lines are actually too low. Some of these tomatoes are still growing, surprisingly. You can see like this one has no support at the moment, so I'm gonna put some lines in, give them some more support. And yes, I did interplant with basil in between my tomatoes to try and give them that extra flavor. But all right, let's give these tomatoes some support. So yeah, if you look at these pea microgreens, you can clearly see that they are not very happy. And I think that's because it's too cold. So we need to build a microgreens rack and get it inside. All right then, so let's build a rack. All right, so for the rack for the microgreens, I'm going to be using these T8 lights. And this is how they look. They look like such. They just screw in. Amazing lights. And the biggest reason why I have these specific lights are because they only use 9 watts, ladies and gentlemen. 9 watts for us, that of course, as you know by now, we are off-grid and we are completely solar powered. So the fact that they only take 9 watts per light, it's a very small amount. These are going to be perfect. It's a standard 1020 tray. This one obviously has holes in it. So I'm thinking to either fit 3 or probably fit 4 of them. I'm going to have a look at the wood that I have, trying to quickly work it out to see if I can make that work, which one's going to work best. Alright, one side done, let's do the other side. Battery's flat. Let's do it! Very nice. All right, this is going to take some effort. Is the progress that we have made so far. Put in these crossbars and I put on the top 2. You can see I've got a big clamp on here because these planks that I was using is not straight at all, so I just used it to push it together and so that the lengths are, all of them are the same, 1.2. all right, so there you have it, completed for now. All right, she is very sturdy, very heavy, but that just means she is going to last. Alright, so last night I did finish building it and I did sand it down a bit so it's a bit smoother. So usually they have these holes at the back where you can just put a screw and it will attach itself to it. Very easy to thing. It's just to remove this cover. Once the cover is removed, you can access this hole from the bottom. So what you can do is you're gonna put this on here, and since you can now see where the hole is, you can just mark your hole, and then you know exactly where the screw should come in, so you can just clip it onto it. So let's get to it. Let's go. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see if this works. So you put it in. Ta-da! Just like that. Let's try the other side. Let's see. Ta-da! Perfect. Alright, so I do have the lights over in the house, so when I take the rack to where it's going to stand, I'll put them on and I'll show you guys. However, very heavy, cannot carry it alone, gonna get the quad bike with the trailer. Problem is, the trailer of course is full of junk, full of stuff, so need to clear that first. Nothing's easy. Definitely do not just use your bare hands on these. They are very, very sharp. Yep. Let's do it. All right, with some help, it is on. Yo! Oh no, sprayer's in my way. All right, ladies and gents, as you can see, we're here at the back of the green structure. Inside will be a well, it's an indoor grow room, a propagation room, and of course it's going to be a microgreens room. So first step is to try and remove this handle to have space to bring it in. Alright, we are busy installing the lights on the rack behind me. All the lights are in, so this is the moment of truth. Ta-da! Nice. Supply.